Here we are again. No producer. Pat, shame on you. I'm kidding. He's taking care of my...
Come on, Pat.
He's taking care of my daughter tonight. She's a little under the weather, so here I am in the producer's chair one more time. And with me today, I have another fantastic photographer. You know, like I talk about all the time, you know, this isn't just a photography show, but since I am a photographer too, it like kind of just happens.
Right.
And, you know, today with me is Mr. James Scott of Elevated View. And I'll give you the...
There it is.
I told you I'm no good at this. Yeah, people kind of just, they just know when I'm sitting here, it's going to be a weird, like, production.
That's fine. I'll make it even weirder.
Good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we like that.
Cool.
So you're our photographer here in Jacksonville. You shoot bands.
Yes, sir.
Is that like all you shoot, or?
For the most part, it's really all I really like to shoot. I don't know. It's that's what excites me in photography, is like getting those action shots of punk and hardcore bands. I've always liked that type of photography when I was like coming up in the scene and all that stuff. So I don't know. It's just, that's all that I really take my camera out to do. I like other forms of photography, don't get me wrong, but it's just having the time to get out there and do that. And music is something that I like going to. So it's easy for me to just bring my camera with me and enjoy both sides of that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So
Are you a musician yourself?
No,
or just
no,
love music.
No, I just like music, and I picked the camera up because I'm not in bands, and I've always liked shows and the like.
Yeah. No,
so.
I have shot. I used to be a musician long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And you know, I've talked about that many a times, and but it was super fun. We had maybe in our like, I think we were together like 8 years or something like that here in Jax, and I think we only had ever one photographer come out.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't remember his name to save my fucking life. It'll come to me tomorrow when I'm like doing something else, a crossword puzzle or something.
Sure.
But and I can't find him. If I could, he took some of the coolest shots, like, you know, slow shutter speeds. You know, I'm a drummer, so like all the lights bouncing off the cymbals and at slow shutter speeds, it made all these cool light trails. But it was super cool, and getting into photography and everything, I never really thought about getting into like, let's go to music, and like, you know, you're a musician, you know, like let's go do music. Just never came to my brain, I guess, you know.
Really?
And but I have a friend who does. They're two brothers that play Sparks in the Garden. I know that's not the type of music that you probably listen to.
No, sir.
But but they're very good.
I haven't heard of them.
Yeah, they're very good, and they're here in Jacksonville. And I went to a couple of their shows and shot some stuff. But like, I'm more of a like environmental photographer. So I want to take pictures of like lights in the background and their pedals and shit, you know, which didn't help them at all.
That's totally fine. That's what's cool about, you can kind of go to these shows and there's maybe 3 or 4 other photographers there, and there's two sides to that coin. That's annoying that there's so many other people to work around, but it's also cool to see the other person's vision of the same performance. Yeah, and so like, because everybody's camera is not always pointing at the same subject or the same thing that's happening. So I think that's cool, and it's totally fine to be into nature photography or just for your eye to wander and see different things. Yeah, that's just see what everybody else That's what's cool
does.
about photography.
Now, do you like these guys, these other people that are out there shooting? Do you like talk to them? And, like,
some of them,
you know, like compare notes and stuff.
I'm kind of socially awkward.
Me too.
So
that's why I do this.
Right. Makes sense.
It's like I can be seen by lots of people. Yeah. But it's just the two of us.
Yeah. We're just in this room.
You don't think about it too much.
Right. No.
And don't worry, there's not a lot of people that watch. So
it's Saturday evening too. I'm hoping other people have better things to do than be watching this live right now. But yeah. Is there anybody watching?
No one's in the comments. So
damn it.
You know, but it's okay. we get a lot more views on the back end.
Gotcha. That's
because
fun.
probably like you said, everybody at this time of day, people are like taking their I'm going out tonight nap.
Right.
I'm old, so that's what I do. If I'm going out, and then they go out, 9 o'clock.
Right.
Nothing really gets started until like 9 o'clock, right?
I'm 40 myself, so I'm beyond that.
Yeah.
So I just woke up from a nap myself.
Good for you.
So
I took a nice fat nap earlier
There you
today.
go.
I'm going to be up all night.
There you go.
No, I'm 40. God, am I 49? No, I'll be 49 in next January. And so I feel your pain. I mean, and I work a job where I get up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh.
So like, most nights, and it's funny, like most nights, like, oh, time and place is here.
Shout out. That's my dog right
Yeah,
there.
you know time and place?
I bought some glasses from that dude.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to him.
He's been on a couple of times with his
Sure.
little mask.
Cool.
Fucker.
Yeah. he dropped the glasses off on my doorstep.
That's how he
I
does.
still haven't seen
No,
him.
he's good people.
Sure. Seems
yeah,
like a good guy.
Yeah, he doesn't. The owner will just say he doesn't like to be seen.
That's
But he
totally
said
fine.
he said he has nothing better to do. Well, I appreciate you spending your time with me and James.
Sure.
We got two James in the building tonight. That's dangerous.
Sure.
I don't know what that is. Have you seen that shit? It's like there was a TikTok going around where it's like people, they go up to people out on the street and they're like, "What's the most toxic name?"
Yes.
And it's always fucking James.
I hear there's a lot of vitriol for the name. I don't understand it myself.
Yeah.
But if that's your thing, that's your thing.
Yeah, if you're hating on me,
Just because of my name?
yeah. I mean, is it like being an Aquarius or something? I
don't follow any of that stuff
Yeah, me
myself.
neither.
So you got me.
Yeah, I don't, but I like to fuck with people that do.
Sure. So that's fun.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
you can always tell when somebody's like, "I'm an Aquarius rising, and you're
Oh.
a Capricorn, and we're just not a good match." I'm like, we're not a good match because you're dumb. I say that knowing full well my girlfriend is totally into the what is that? The I don't even know what that's called. Anyway,
either.
Astrology.
Yes, there it is.
Or is it no? Astronomy is the real
No,
thing.
it's
That's the science.
astrology.
Astrology is
Yes.
the fake one.
I'm new to this whole rising and what is the other thing?
Moon and sun and moon
There's
rising.
fire, water. Again, it's a lot to follow.
It's too much.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. My girlfriend asked me. She goes, "What's your fucking?" She's like, "I'm a Capricorn," and she goes, "What's your moon and sun rising?" And I was like, "I don't fucking. I have no idea.
Right.
When did those come out?"
I felt the same way, but I guess they've been around for a long time.
I guess so, but
Just,
like
you got to get to that level.
right. I'm not that. I'm not like a yogi where I'm like meditating up off the floor yet. But like
Gotcha.
she made me like call my mom and like ask her like what exact time I was born,
Right.
and the exact it was like you have to put all these metrics into this fucking computer algorithm thing, and it spits out what your signs are.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her, I was like, "I'm a Capricorn. Stop.
Straight up.
Straight up."
That's it.
And she goes, no. Everybody has the, I'm like, okay, we'll see. Puts in all the information. Capricorn.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
I told her, I said, "You see that shit? I told you I was a fucking Capricorn."
Straight up.
Not only that, I'm the king Capricorn. Anyways, back to you, man. Like, what did you grow up here in Jackson?
No, I grew up in Long Island.
Okay, I thought I sensed a hint of an accent there. When you called me though, you were like,
Bagels,
you were-
coffee.
when you called when you got here, like,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
I was like, is he putting on a? I was like, is this guy like a big redneck? We're gonna get along. I'm kidding. I get along with most people, but
Same.
How long
Maybe
you-
it's a James thing.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Socially awkward, just but I can get along with everybody.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
just lay in the cut.
That's yes,
There you go.
100%. How long have you been here in Jack?
5-6 years.
Really?
Going on 6 years now.
Cool.
I came right before COVID, so it's like July
Good call.
of 2019. Oh yeah, I dodged a bullet in.
Yeah. Everybody that moved to Florida during that time,
Yeah.
or before, or like directly after, they're all happier now,
Mm-hmm.
except for the fucking heat.
Mm-hmm.
How you handling the heat?
Oh, I came here for the heat.
Did you really?
I didn't come here for the heat, but
Yeah.
I was done with the cold and the snow and the shitty weather 8 months out of the year. So
8 months.
I mean, you get
You get like what, a couple of good months?
8 months is probably on the low end. It's probably 9 months of terrible weather. I mean, because it's either like shitty, cold, dreary, or it's super hot.
Yeah.
So I'd rather it just be super hot.
Yeah. Just
That's fine.
Stick with one.
Yeah. When it rains for like 20 minutes and it's done.
Yeah, we have what they call afternoon showers.
Sure. Yeah. Yes. 5 o'clock here.
Right.
About
yeah.
4:30, 5 o'clock when I'm leaving work.
Right.
Every day.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, not perfect for me. I ride.
Oh.
So I sometimes do get caught in it on the way home. Like I have to try and gauge, like, okay, I look up at the sky. But the thing with Jacksonville is, like, in Florida, and this is like a weird thing too, but we get like these patchy rain clouds where it'll like rain in your backyard and not in the front.
Yeah. I'm aware. I've seen it. I've seen it.
So as we were talking about cameras and stuff earlier.
Yeah. Back to cameras.
Yeah, we'll talk.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah. Well, you're here. We're just talking. Yeah, we're just hanging. But I was talking about my old Sony that the fucking shit sucks, and then we were talking about the R5, and you shoot on a
6D.
Canon 6D.
It's dinosaur.
It's not really. I think it's still a viable camera.
It gets it done.
Yeah.
It does get it done. It's a tank. So
yeah. Especially like this camera here is not the best in low light. You know.
Well, neither is mine, really.
Really?
I mean, I use a flash. So is that cheating? I don't know.
How do the bands feel about that?
I don't know. I mean, some don't mind it.
Yeah.
Others have a problem. I feel like in the more DIY hardcore punk scene, it's kind of, they're accustomed to it. It's granted, you try to not pop them right in the face.
Right.
It happens. Don't get me wrong, but I try to be as careful as I can with it. It's just these clubs you shoot in are so dark. And even when you're shooting with, you know, a lens that can open up really wide, it's still difficult to get, especially the stuff that the style that I'm doing. It's kind of heavy light.
Yeah.
So I need it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, like thinking back, my eyes were closed most of the time anyways. But if there was a flash to pop in the eye, I might like lose my shit a little bit, like, you know, but
I've had bands like,
not like get mad, but like, fuck, I can't see now.
No, I've had a guy, it was in a more of a band that's been around for a long time. Granted, the dude that was in this band when I shot them he's not been in the band for a long time.
Right.
But so I don't know anything about his background with the band, how long he's been a musician or anything, but it's like, I was shooting at Kona Clubhouse, the skate park over there.
Yeah.
So it's a tight spot, and it's not, you know, when the bands get up and they turn the lights down, it's dark in there.
Yeah.
So the bass player, I was shooting, and then he was like, you know, doing all kinds of weird things, and I just move on. I won't shoot towards you anymore. Right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, now, when you shoot these bands, do you go up to them afterwards and say, "Hey, you know, I got some great shots," you know?
No, I'm a pussy and very socially awkward. So I tend to hope that they see me and they're like, "Hey, did you get anything?"
Right.
That doesn't happen. We're all like that in the music scene. Everybody is we're all there because of that.
Yeah.
Not because of that, but that's part of it. We're all socially, I don't know, out there.
It's some kind of comfort to be in the dark and the shadows and not to be seen, but still being able to do what you love. Right.
And it looks cool. Like you think it looks cool. Like what
it
you're
does
doing.
look cool.
Like playing in a band or even like shooting pictures, like taking pictures of bands.
100%.
Like, people think that's cool. I don't know.
Do you get groupies?
No. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't know about that either. Like I said, 8 years in a band or so, and I never had a groupie. Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah.
You still have plenty of time left.
No,
start a new band.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm honestly good. I don't know if I would even want to do that anymore. I put all my fucking energy into this.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Like I've almost even stopped shooting. I did an event this morning. It was like a backpack drive. My friend Jay, his foundation, he was out there giving backpacks to kids and stuff. I was like, yeah, man, I'll show up and shoot some video and some photos and stuff. And I didn't. I mean, it's a good thing I didn't ride the bike today because it was hot as balls. And this is how I was dressed, just all black. We dressed the same. We aim to have the same fashion sense. I mean, that's good, man. We got a lot in common.
Sure.
I mean, I think a lot of photographers are probably have that in common. There's very few that I've met that are like real outgoing and just grab you and like, I do have some friends that are like that work in like the model world and that kind of shit. And it's just like, I'll watch them. We go to events or networking events or whatever, and I'll be in the cut.
Right.
And I'm like watching them just go up and just grab a girl. Hey, you want to go shoot? And they just start working immediately. Right. And I'm like, I can do that.
I'm sure they couldn't either when they started.
Probably.
That's something that they learned.
Yeah.
And they know that they have to do that.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
Yeah. So, or else you're not going to get the picture that you want. Right. So, I mean, it's the same across other forms of photography too, I feel.
Yeah.
So, if I want to shoot a band, I have to go do it.
Yeah.
Like
they're not going to
ask me, "Hey, it's happened. It's happened. Don't get me wrong, but like it doesn't. Not the bands that I want to shoot. They're not coming to me, and some of them have. It's very few and far between.
Yeah.
But I mean, I want to shoot what I want to shoot, and that's fine.
That's totally fine. Do you have any like what's your like favorite venue that you've shot in here in Jax?
There's not many any left.
Really? For live?
I mean, there's the big one downtown, the Albatross, which it's fine to shoot there. I just don't shoot there that often. Yeah. It was called Underbelly. There was 1904 downtown that closed. Okay. There was Justice Pub downtown.
I remember the Imperial.
That's before my time.
Yeah, that was.
I used to shoot at Rain Dogs a bunch.
Okay.
Rain Dogs closed.
Jackrabbits.
I don't like shooting there.
Too low. The ceiling's too low.
I just don't. Not
too
big
dank
on that place. Sorry, Jackrabbits. If you're gonna listen to this,
they probably won't.
Yeah,
that's fine. I'll tag them. I'll just DM them.
Thanks,
hey,
but
we were talking about you.
This place, Hard Love, it just opened in Murray Hill a few weeks ago, maybe 3-4 weeks ago.
Okay,
and that's gonna be the hub for kind of the DIY scene here, and it's been needed for as long as I've lived here. From what I've heard, it's been needed longer.
Oh, really?
So we're all happy that Josh did open that spot. Josh.
Okay.
His name's Josh Card. I don't know him personally.
I don't either, but shout out Josh.
He's from the hardcore scene here in Jacksonville.
Cool.
He's a fellow musician. Not that I'm a musician, but you are.
Yeah, I mean, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah. You shoot the musicians.
Yeah, he actually, from what I understand, used to play in a band that I used to like when I was a teenager called Casey Jones.
Huh.
And they're a hardcore band from here in Jacksonville. And
are there many hardcore bands in Jacksonville?
There's more now.
Really?
It's up and down.
Yeah.
I'm probably the wrong guy to talk to because I've only been here for 5 years. So
yeah, but you can see a lot in 5 years.
Sure, but it's been weird because of the COVID thing, and that kind of put the brakes on a bunch of stuff.
Sure did.
There's enough bands. There could be more.
Yeah.
I mean, there could always be more.
I'm just not into the scene anymore. You know, really. It's just. like I said, I'm too really like even if I wanted to go out and shoot bands and stuff, it's usually fucking too late, and I'm like, I gotta work.
I hear you.
And they're always on a weekday,
right?
The weekends are reserved for bigger acts and things of that nature. And
sometimes not
probably
even
can't get
here.
into the venues, and like, do you have any issues getting into venues with your camera ever?
No, because for the last few years, I kind of really have only been going if I'm asked to go. And that kind of really slowed down what I was doing.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting out as much. And that was, that's not good for the trigger finger. You got to keep that thing active.
You do.
So
I found that out today.
Right. Yeah.
Dude,
right?
I haven't shot in over almost like a year and a half.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. You got to be doing it. So
you got to keep it up.
And you also got to be out there being seen in the scene for people to kind of know that you're there, because they'll forget that you're even part of this thing real quick. There's plenty of other kids coming up, bringing their cameras and.
Yeah, there's like do you think it's like oversaturated here in Jacksonville, like for photographers?
No, because I lived in Brooklyn, New York for about 8 years. So I shot shows there. Granted, that was also pre-COVID. But there's shows that you would go to there where there would be a lot of photographers. Here there's 3, 4. Depending. Sometimes I'm the only one.
Yeah.
That's what I love that.
Yeah.
Like that's what I prefer. But that's not always going to happen. So. And it's, it is what it is. That's part of the challenge, is like trying to work around other people and what they're doing, I guess. It hasn't gotten more oversaturated through the years, the last 3-4 years. There's more people coming and shooting. Why? I don't know. I'll tell you, I know why I got into it, and it's because I don't feel I'm not band material, but I don't play an instrument. I don't really have that personality for me to be like a front man of a band. So I wanted to be...
you got the tattoos, bro.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I do. So that was just like, I kind of just wanted to get involved with the scene and not just be a wallflower at the show anymore.
Right.
So like it got to would go to shows alone, by myself.
Yeah.
Like, because a lot of my friends growing up weren't into punk and hardcore.
Right.
And I wanted to go to the show. So it was like, if I don't just go by myself, then all these bands coming through town are just going to pass by.
Right.
And then I'm not going to have a chance to, witness the performance or whatever. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah,
so,
and you could jump up on somebody that's like an upstart that's going to pop off, and you've got photographs of them at their...
It's happened.
Their larval stages.
I'm sure. That's always fun.
So I know you told me, but like, say it again. Like, how long have you been shooting for?
About 8 years.
8 years. That's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
In the world, in the world of photography, that's a good long time.
Well, it's not daily or anything like that. It's sometimes it's not even weekly. It comes and goes.
Yeah.
I've been shooting music for
that
long, and it's been a fun journey.
What are some of the challenges? Other than low light, because that is something I grapple with. Like I want to go, work with bands. I have thought about doing that, but like one of the things that like I'm just like, what are some of the pitfalls? Like I know this low light stuff is like probably the biggest one.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest. But that's why I shoot with a flash, because that totally gets rid of that. Yeah, there's other photographers that do off-camera flash, so they'll have like the flash kind of behind the band or off to the side. And that was more prevalent, I'd say, 6-7 years ago. A lot of photographers were doing that.
When they have the access, probably.
Sure.
The bands
that
let them
too,
do that.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. It was never I always wanted to get into that. It was just, I even bought a trigger and all that, like the wireless system. And I just never used it because like I was always too timid to ask,
can
I set this up kind of back here or whatever. And then when you do that, if something goes wrong, then you start sweating. You're like,
Yeah.
You know? So
yeah, I would be worried with the band. I would be worried about like getting my equipment kicked over or something.
that's something that like when I'm kind of trying to navigate around the stage, I've tripped on chords, I've unplugged instrument, like it's, and I used to drink a lot, so I don't drink anymore, but like, so I used to be at these shows hammered and falling down. Pictures. Oh my god, that was like part of what I needed to get going, was like I need to have 2-3 beers to lose the fear of getting punched in the back of the neck, or even just like get rid of the jitters of people are watching me with my camera.
Right.
You know, because that's like a whole nother thing you think about, like, oh, are people looking at me? I don't want to be looked at up there.
Yeah.
You know, I try my best to be out of the way.
Right.
So, I mean, it's whatever.
I mean, you kind of can't. You're going. If you want a good shot, you're gonna be. I mean, there's only like 3 or 4 positions you can really be in.
Yeah.
You know, you're in front of the stage, dead center. You're off to the right. You're off to the left, or you're on, stage right, stage left. Or you can. I mean, if the stage is big enough, which a lot of places here in Jacksonville they're not.
Mm-mm.
You can get behind them unless they're on it's a big venue.
Right.
What are some bands that you like, that you want, if they give you the opportunity that you would love to work with, maybe
like bigger bands?
Yeah, bigger bands.
Oh, Limp Bizkit.
Really?
Sure.
You'd like to work? Are they still playing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they died.
That would be cool, just because they're like from Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I want. This is something I think about too much, honestly. I think it's fucked up that Limp Bizkit doesn't play shows at home.
Yeah. Well,
they're still a band.
Don't they claim that they're not from Jacksonville anymore?
Their Wikipedia definitely still says they're from Jacksonville.
I could have swore I heard something about them saying that they're like, I'm not from Jacksonville. I'm from California, and I moved to Jacksonville. But
no, they're Wes's brother still lives here. And I know the other guys, Sam, John, they grew up here. I know Fred grew up in Virginia, but he has ties to Jacksonville through his dad in the military or whatever.
I think he spent quite a bit of time here as well.
Yeah. So, I mean, I just think it's fucked up that a band of that magnitude never comes back home and gives the hometown fans a show.
Yeah.
Like, coming from seeing shows in Long Island or New York City, where bands will come through and they'll play a smaller, intimate venue. They don't do that. And I don't understand why.
Could you imagine if those dudes rolled up to like a Jackrabbits
and did a secret show or something?
Yeah. Just showed up.
They haven't done that. And it bothers me.
Yeah.
So, Fred,
get on it,
buddy.
I just saw, I mean, it's funny you brought them up. I was fucking around on TikTok today. I don't like it. Because it's a time suck.
Gotcha.
And you get hypnotized.
I don't fuck with TikTok.
Good for you. Well, I'm on it.
I get enough with Instagram.
I go on it. I made a little video, but it's like a 3-minute video, so it's like I don't really want to post that, know. But it was like a quick edit of the footage I shot today at the thing, and I was like thinking about posting it. And I was like, I'll post it on TikTok, and then of course you get on, and immediately there's a video, and I'm like, ooh, and then you just start scrolling, and
it's designed that way. It's
like get in there, But one of the first,
put me down. Don't put me down.
One of the first videos I saw. There's this weird guy with long hair, and he's kind of funny. He's kind of weird. He does like multiple shots of himself being other people. And Fred Durst was in the video with him.
Wow.
Like he was just like standing under a tarp. He's like, this is a big tarp. Somebody could get caught under here. I don't know. It was just funny that you mentioned that. I saw that.
About him.
Yeah. It was like, we are part of the algorithm now.
That's a fact, for sure.
Yeah. How has the internet been for you? How is are you mainly on Instagram? Or?
Yeah, just Instagram. I'm not much on Facebook or what's Twitter, X, whatever the fuck. I'm just on Instagram.
Perfect.
I just do pictures. I don't do video. I don't fuck with the trends, all the stupid.
Yeah.
You can see my account right
Yours
there.
is about where mine's at. My photo
It's
page.
just pictures.
Yeah.
That's what Instagram
Should be.
was,
Mhm.
started as.
Mhm.
That's what it never should have changed.
Yeah.
People like pictures.
They do. I do. I get excited. Like I have my friend Tristan. He just started. He's got like 3 pages, but he's like he produces movies and stuff like that. But he's starting to shoot with film,
Mm.
and he started Undiluted Vision, I believe. I'd have to look it up. I don't want to say it wrong. Sorry, Tristan. But it's a lot of like environmental, just walking around Jacksonville, just taking pictures of architecture and really cool shots and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I love seeing photos.
Yeah.
I do.
Me too.
Don't get me wrong. I like seeing asses shake. I do. But there's a place for that. There's a time and place for that.
There is. There is.
I had to spike the camera there because they were in the chat. So, because I said time and place. But, yeah. No, I miss the days of the instant, like, Instagram. Like, the first time I ever saw Instagram, it was at a job I was working a long time ago. And this guy, I didn't even know he was a photographer. He was just like this grumpy old redneck.
Uh-huh.
And, he was just like, yeah, I shoot, I'm a photographer. I shoot stuff occasionally. And, I'm like, oh, can I see some of it? Do you have any of it on your phone or whatever? Like smartphones were just like starting to become a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, I'll show you my Instagram. I was like, what the fuck is that? And he pulled it up and it was just pictures.
Yeah.
When he was scrolling the thing, and then he went to his page and I was like, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, yeah. And when it first started, it was just kind of like also people would just like take a picture of just that, like this right here, and just throw a stupid little filter on it and put a border around it, and it was like cool.
It was
like
fun.
That's what you're doing, and that's cool.
Right.
And it's just what it turned into is fucking wild.
Yeah.
Like it really is fucking crazy. But that's fucking everything now. Like that's just money.
It's all money.
Like we gotta get money. So
It's all fucking money. Yeah, when I found out you could make money on Instagram, I was like, how do you make money on Instagram? They're like, well, if you have enough followers and enough people and enough likes per post and stuff. And I'm like, okay, that sounds like some shit my daughter did when she was about 12 or 13. Mm-hmm. Her and her little friend, they would get together and they would like post videos of themselves, and when I found out they were doing this, I got real mad because I'm like, you're young, you're cute, little girls
can understand
posting
that.
shit to the internet, and you're like, follow for follow,
right.
like for like, and I'm like,
it's creepy.
It's very creepy, and they're like, who are these people that are saying things? They didn't even understand it.
Right.
They were just doing it because they heard someone else was doing it.
And the internet it's endless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit is just out there.
Yeah.
And anybody could be watching at any time.
And probably are.
Right. It's fucking
And well, the thing that bugs me too is the fact that a lot of young people think that that's the real world.
Oh yeah.
They think that that's like, oh, this is real life. Like, no, that's not real.
Mm-hmm.
The internet's not real. The people that are there, the people that are saying things, they're not fucking real.
Right.
I have this conversation with people a lot. Because they ask me all the time. They're like, well, you've been doing this podcast for so long, do you, and I get asked, do I get like and I think about it too, the imposter syndrome, where you're like, should I be doing this still? Like, shouldn't it be bigger by now? But I still do it because I love it. Like you.
That's it. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, you post the things
like
you want to post. You do what you want to do on the internet. That's what I'm doing.
Right. No pressure, no nothing.
Exactly. And
this isn't about money.
No.
It's something you like to do for fun.
Fuck no. I mean, it would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Would it be cool if this was my job? Fuck
great.
yeah. I mean, you'd probably be ecstatic if taking pictures of bands was your job.
Yeah. But then you might not like it as much if it was your job. That's the downside of that. Once it becomes the pressure behind it, it makes it not fun. That's I stopped shooting shows for damn near a year because it was like, one, I wasn't getting out much because I had this like, oh, you got to pay me $75, all this shit. So people weren't really fucking with me, and that's
because bands are broken.
Right,
don't have
that's
any money.
fine. It's totally cool, but I just needed to get out there and shoot, and I wanted to be a part of the scene again and go to these shows. And if I'm not taking pictures, then I'm not getting better.
Right.
And I want to get better just for myself, not for anything, just for fucking myself.
100%.
Like, just because I want to progress.
Yeah.
But I forgot where I was going with that.
Well, we were talking about, hey, Angie, what's up, girl? Oh, God, what were we talking? We both have that thing. I think it's ADHD or something.
Yeah. I got that.
Yeah, I'm undiagnosed.
Same. Undiagnosed.
It's gone, ladies and gentlemen. It's over the
Undiagnosed.
fence. It's out of here.
Yeah.
Now, well, we were talking about the internet not being real and, posting what you want to post. And, wouldn't it be cool if your job was...
Oh, yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
I mean, I would love, and I've tried it. To start a photography business, I'm like, okay, everything I've ever seen on, YouTube is you've got a niche down. I shoot babies, or I shoot families, or I do nudes, or I do weddings.
I shoot bands.
You shoot bands.
Right. You always hear that. You can't spread yourself too thin.
Right, but I'm the type of person that I'm like, I want to shoot what I want to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
If I have a friend doing something cool and I want to capture it on a photographic evidence of it or whatever and give it to them, like I want to be able to do that. But I started to get around a lot of photographers that were getting paid, and I'm like, they're like, dude, you're fucking up the game. And I'm like, what do you mean? And which I get, that they get paid for doing some of the shit that I do. Mm-hmm. And if people are calling me to do it for free, instead of calling them, it kind of fucks up their money. And part of that I get, because I'm like, also, I need to value my own time.
Yeah, it's a really difficult
line.
Yep.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, it can be hard.
Yeah.
And I did the same thing as you, man. I did weddings for a while. I
would always be terrified of doing weddings. But that's what you need to do, that shit, to make money.
Yeah. That's where the money's at.
Right, exactly. And I just have this anxiety of, like, that's someone's fucking day.
Yeah.
And it's like, if I fuck up,
it's all on you.
Then their pictures are fucked for life.
And
you can't redo it.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, I mean, that's part of the thrill of doing it. Some people thrive in that type of environment. To be completely honest with you, the shows that I shoot really probably would translate to wedding photography, like the stress involved in it, pretty well. Yeah. Because when I'm shooting these bands, there's a lot going on, and a lot can go wrong
in a short amount of time.
Right. So, and you got to get the shot. Mm-hmm. And I guess a lot of that getting the shot when it comes to when you're shooting action is pushing that button a lot.
Yeah.
You got to push that button a lot, and a lot of the stuff is not going to be good. But you need that one. Mm-hmm. You get that one, and it's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, it made it all worth it.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, at weddings, you need more than one.
Exactly.
If
I get like 5 shots of a band, I'm fucking stoked.
And what are they doing? 30 minutes?
15 minutes.
Okay. It used to be 30-minute sets.
Well, these hardcore bands, they don't have songs like that. Some of them do.
They blow out their voice or something.
So, I mean, but they play 15, 20-minute sets.
Yeah.
Some 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
And I also don't want to be popping my flash so much.
Right.
Because that's annoying.
Yeah. So do you you try to plan your shots?
I'm looking through the viewfinder a lot, which is I'm trying to
dangerous.
It is, but I need to. My camera doesn't have that screen on the back. I mean, it does, but it's not live. Only when I'm doing video, and I don't do video. Mm-hmm. So I have to be looking through the viewfinder to kind of get the framing right. I try to get the framing as right as I possibly can. It's not easy.
Yeah.
So at the same time, I got this eye closed, and I'm looking, and then I'll open this one to see if someone's coming with an elbow, or so it's like it's difficult.
Yeah,
it's difficult.
It can be off-putting.
Yeah. So I like to find a safe spot on the side of the stage where I don't have to worry about that. But sometimes to get the right angle, you need to get down on the floor with getting the mud with the
the moshers.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing with hardcore music. I imagine there's a lot of people want to beat the shit out of each other.
It's not they want to beat the shit out of each other. It just happens.
I mean, I've been in mosh pits, you
Yeah.
know, but they were like more happy. Like I used to go. I followed 311 forever.
It's called a push pit.
Yeah, it was more like it was a happy slam dance is what they
Yeah.
like to call it, you know, because everybody just kind of like you melt into each other.
Yeah.
You were always pretty safe at a 311 concert.
Sure. You're not safe at a hardcore show.
No.
You're not supposed to be safe.
No,
It's not about safety.
Yeah, you go in there knowing what the fuck you're getting into.
I've spoken to numerous people before, and if you don't have anxiety, and you're not like a little bit frightened right before the first band starts, then there's a problem.
Yeah,
and you probably shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
It's that easy. It's that simple.
Sounds like sound advice.
It makes you feel a lot. I don't know. Going to hardcore shows ruined live music for me as a
Really?
whole.
How so?
Because I can't enjoy anything else but. Have you ever been to a hardcore show?
No.
Oh my God, you got to come.
Well, now I'm afraid.
No, you should be, but you can stand in the back.
You should.
You can stand in the back, and you could still get the energy and get. You got to come. You're gonna come.
Yeah.
I'm bringing you.
If there was like steel gates,
You're gonna bring your camera too.
Fuck that. I'll bring the Sony.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. People be into that.
I'm not bringing that baby.
Sure.
That's
I get it.
I didn't want to take that today, but I brought it out and it fucking overheats like a motherfucker. You know, but like all I was shooting was photos. When I shoot video on it, which like when I learned photography, it was film. That's how long I've been shooting. There was no digital.
Yeah, when I took a photography class in 9th grade in high school. That was like part of the high school that I went to was very heavy on the arts, and that was like really cool. So in 9th grade, everybody had to take this class called Studio and Media.
Yeah,
and it was like kind of just like an introduction to photography and video, just basic visual arts type stuff.
Right.
And it was like everybody had to take it to see, like, I guess they kind of wanted everybody to be like, could they fuck with this or latch on to it?
Is it an interest?
Because we had an extensive art program at our school, and that wasn't common, you know, in the late 90s, early 2000s. So that was when we would rent out or take out like a old Pentax film camera.
Pentax K1000.
Right? And you'd go to the store. We'd have to get film, and then you would shoot a roll of film, and you would go into class the next day, and we had a dark room.
Yes.
You would do all of that shit. And that was when I first got into photography. And it was like that was like, oh, this is really cool. And then I started doing drugs and smoking a lot of weed, and then that was important to me.
Yeah.
So I put the camera down for the longest fucking time, and then I picked it back up again in Brooklyn, and was like, oh, I have this camera and I need something to fill my time with. Let me take it to shows. And I was going to these shows, and I was like, I need something to do with the show other than to just stand there with a beer in my hand.
Sounds smart.
So, but yeah, as with the film, that was what I started on too. Was
so when
like
you picked it back up, it was still film?
No, digital. I had bought a Canon Rebel T3i, basic starter camera for anybody that wants to get into digital photography.
Yeah, I think
I didn't know anything about it at all. Like I didn't know it was a crop sensor. I didn't know dick about it.
Yep.
And so I used to just shoot with that, and I was fucking awful, terrible.
You're gonna be awful.
Terrible.
You're supposed to be.
Yeah, no shit, terrible. And I remember like I would shoot these photos, and I thought some of them were okay. Most of them sucked because the camera wasn't the best.
Yeah.
And then I was at a show at Webster Hall, seeing a band called Set Your Goals. I don't know if you're familiar.
I'm not.
But they were on tour with another band called Like Pacific, and there was a girl who dated the guitar player, and she was a photographer. Her name was Carmen, I believe. And she was like a big to-do Canadian band photographer, live music, whatever. And she was there because she was on tour with her boyfriend. And I was shooting side stage, and I thought that was like so cool that I actually had the balls to fucking go
Get up
over there.
Yeah.
Because when you first start shooting, you're so timid and you don't know where you can stand.
Right.
So I'm over there and I'm doing my thing with this stupid little flip-up flash, that's not bothering nobody.
Yeah.
And she come over, pulled me aside, and started bitching about how I'm using this flash. And,
I thought this was going to be a much more nicer, mentor.
Oh,
mentee.
no. I mean, it'll get there. It'll get there. She starts chewing me out for using a flash, and I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. What do I need to do? And that's when she was the one that told me, oh, you need to get a full-frame camera that can, and then you need to get a lens that has a high aperture and all this shit. And that stuff is very expensive.
It is.
So I go and I get a 5D, Canon 5D. Came with the kit lens, 24 to whatever it is, 24 to 110.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever the kit lens is that it comes with. And I would shoot with that, and it didn't perform in low light because it was also f4.0.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what the fuck. I'm like, why is this not working for me? She told me I wasn't going to need a flash.
I didn't know it could go lower than 4.0.
Yeah, right. So then I took a photography class, and that's when I started to learn about the, what is it, the triangle?
Oh, the exposure triangle. Yes.
I started to learn about that. I still don't fully understand it, but I know one goes up, one goes down.
Yeah.
All that.
They all work in concert.
Yeah. So then crazy. That was when I first noticed the light meter in the fucking viewfinder.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, holy shit, that's what that is?
Yeah.
And like from that moment, I got better because I knew how to adjust my settings on the fly by looking at that thing. And that made me better. And then I got a flash for the 5D. And that brought me to where I wanted to be with what you kind of see today on my Instagram
See,
page.
the problem I have with Flash is that, like, I know all my settings, but then the Flash is it's like a weird random thing that happens. It's like, I don't know where it's going to be. Is it going to be too bright or too light? And then you got to, like, pop off practice rounds, and it's just like, I don't want to do that.
It's very stressful.
That part is stressful. I don't like shooting with Flash. I don't. Like,
some people don't.
I would rather have my ISO cranked to like 256,000 or whatever the fuck it goes to, and just have grain.
Really?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about grain. Especially like if
it bothers me.
Does it? If it's gonna be black and white, I think it looks cooler. I mean, honestly, black and white covers.
I have
a lot
some
of stuff.
cool photos that are grainy as shit that I think they look shitty. But
let's take a peek.
They're not on here. I haven't posted them, but I'll try to find like some from the early days of when I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but when I really didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It's some shit that I just wouldn't ever post because it was so grainy because the ISO was jacked through the roof. And that's the only way I could get enough light into the camera.
Right.
And it still looked shitty. But if you like that time,
I think it looks cool.
I'll send you
I think it looks cool. For
like
sure,
that.
send them to me. But I was gonna. Oh, you just made me think of something that like every photographer that I have on either on or off air, we talk about how like all of our best shit is not posted. Isn't that funny?
Oh no, my worst shit's not posted. I post a lot of my best shit. There's stuff that I keep in the archive for sure that I never put out there, but that's for my own reasons of like have this grand plan of doing eventually releasing like books and stuff, and in the books I'm actually working on one now.
Nice.
For the fest in Gainesville.
I don't.
Okay. Damn.
Dude, I've told you I'm out of the game, dude.
Wow.
I don't go.
Well, it's been around for 20-some years.
I don't go to shows, bro. What fest? What festival?
It's called The Fest.
Oh, no, I've never heard of it.
Okay.
I mean, I know like Lollapalooza and the Warped Tour and all that shit.
This is called The Fest. It's like a punk festival in Gainesville, and I've been shooting it for I don't know many years. I'm part of the photo team over there.
Oh, nice.
So like that was like
access.
Oh yeah, that was like the coolest thing. Getting put on with them.
Did you get credentialed?
Oh yeah, that was like the first time, and I thought it was so
like
cool.
A lanyard.
Oh yeah, I got that.
That's fucking cool.
So anyway, where was I going?
Best work not on Instagram.
Oh, so the books. The books.
Yeah.
So in the books, I kind of want to have a lot of stuff that I've never posted, that people have never seen, that's still good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I want there to be like something to the book.
Element of surprise.
Right. I mean, there's stuff that's going to be in the book that I've already put out there.
Right.
But that's like the stuff that's like really, really good that I need to put it in there.
Yeah.
Like I can't leave this out.
Yeah, I keep well, I have about 3 books right now on I cannot remember the damn name of the company that I use. Anyways, doesn't matter. Oh, Printique.
Okay.
That's the company I use. They're
I'll
just
have to look into it.
Literally all they do is just print photos. So I'm like, oh, they know what the fuck they're. It's not Walgreens, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like color correction, they got it down to a science. And they do everything, metal prints, whatever you want. They'll print it on a flip flop, you know. But I have like, you know, you can set up your books on their website. You have an account and you can just build your books.
That's what I'm on this website called like Mix'em right now. That's what I was messing with. So probably similar type.
It's
of
very you just upload your images and then put them where you want.
Yeah,
whatever.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's got like they have like templates for like how the pages look and stuff.
Exactly.
But yeah, I just started doing that too because I enjoy shooting a lot of landscapes and like random fucking shit, you know. And I'm like, some of these are good. I like. And like maybe I started putting them in a book, you know, and I'm like, maybe I'll put them in a book. I got cars I shot, you know, maybe I'll do like a wedding book, you know, but then again, I don't really know if I want to do that because even though I own the rights to those photos, do I want to really be fucking with some of these people that I've shot before?
Yeah.
You know, no shade to any of my brides, but like I think I've only had like one that I really like that was not a bridezilla. you know what I mean?
That's fine. We're not all beautiful.
Well, no, I just mean they were just kind of.
You mean they were not nice
if
people?
I could like,
I went the other way with it. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. If I could never speak to them again, it would be too soon. Put it that way.
Perfect. Perfect.
And trying not to be a dick.
I'm sure that's another side of wedding photography that absolutely fucking sucks.
Yeah. When they send their husband, they sick them on you. They're like, I want this, and go tell him he needs to do that. And I'm like, nah, hey, listen, bro, I know she sent you up here, and you're not gonna leave until you bring something back.
Right.
But here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna show you this contract that you signed, and this part right here, I'm gonna circle it, and then I'm gonna give you this paper, and you can take that to her, and you can show that, and you guys can fuck off into lover land. They're probably gonna get divorced in 2 years. I hate being like that. I'm not trying to be a dick, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
people don't really get married to stay these days. I hope you do.
That's the point. I think everybody goes into it not wanting to get divorced.
Right.
It just
fucking happens.
Yeah, it just happens.
Yeah. Damn, dude. So you want to take me to a fucking hardcore show?
Yeah,
huh?
I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be a good one too. So
it's like I'm gonna do that.
Let me expand on that. How it ruined live music for me. So it's just the energy that you get in that room. It's unmatched. And it makes you feel alive. Too, if you can wrap your head around it. Just being at this thing and. The bands on stage are just giving it all to you. And I mean, they're not always doing that, but if the crowd is giving it, they're giving it.
Yeah.
And they feed off of each other. So if the crowd is popping, then the band is going to give you a good performance, and you'll leave that show being like, "Holy fuck, what did I just see?"
Jacked up on adrenaline and
right.
Yeah.
So the first show I ever went to, I was probably 14 years old, and it was over then.
It blew your mind.
Over.
See, like I grew up liking bands like, you know, of course, 311, Rush. I went and saw them live. One of their last live tours before Neil died. The drummer. I'm sure, you know.
I'm familiar.
Okay.
I'm familiar.
If you don't know Rush, then
I'm
like,
not that
get the
stupid.
fuck out. We're old enough to know Rush, bro.
Sure.
anyways, just bands like that. I was like one of these nerdy guys that would, listen to fucking, what is it? Simon and Garfunkel. Like,
okay.
we were like, potheads, and my buddies would just get high. We'd go get in there, jump in my friend's Civic, and just listen to shit like James Taylor and just be weird.
Right.
Right. And it was the band I played in. I think we were ahead of our time. I think that's why we didn't really work out. People used to say I heard this a lot. We were the happy version of Tool.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but
I was like
to hear.
I like Tool.
I was like, yeah, I was like,
good.
I like Tool. I don't know where. I'm not anywhere. Don't put me in the same category with that drummer. I'm not that good.
I'll take it.
I mean, it was
Tool
cool.
was a very talented band.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They were like, some of my inspiration was Tool.
Sure.
I mean,
so then you probably love to hear it.
I do love to hear that, but I was like, realistically, you're full of shit.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I
was like, I don't think so, my bro. But anyways, that was but we would always get on these, we would go on these shows with like these, like, it's called emo.
Yeah.
Before it was just like
emo?
alternative or whatever,
Sure.
where it's like, this guy with his bangs in his face just going, I love you, whatever the fuck it is. And they're just like crying on the fucking microphone. And,
Sure.
And people that smell like they haven't bathed in like 10 weeks, and it's just.
I know it.
You know what I'm saying?
I know it will.
And I'm just like, bro, you're local, man. You could take a shower, bro. Like, I showered before I came here.
Right.
But yeah, it was. So yeah, like, I get it, but like I think I would enjoy that. I do enjoy harder music. I like music that's. I'm not like super hardcore. I'm not sure.
What's the heaviest shit you listen to?
Probably Tool or fucking
Metallica or
Primus.
something like that.
I love Primus. I don't. This is gonna fuck you up right here, but I watch a lot of anime.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Dork.
Yeah, I'm a dork.
That's fun.
I'm okay
it's cool
with
to be a dork these days.
But some of that fucking intro music on those shows, dude, and
It's
some
heavy?
of it's hardcore, and it's
Wow.
like the,
There's a big hardcore scene in Japan. So
Yeah.
that's something that I would love to do is
Dude.
go to Japan and shoot a hardcore show.
bro.
My fiance's
they wouldn't let you.
my
in
fiance's cousin
all the
lives in
tattoos.
Japan, and so like we've always talked about going out there to visit her. So,
Did you know that though?
What?
That they wouldn't let you, like, you wouldn't be able to get in anywhere with them tattoos.
Really?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Well, it's not just me. It's a fact. Like
In Japan.
like you can't walk around. You can walk around, but you can't go in businesses or any venues or anything like that with tattoos. It's like a sign, like the Yakuza
With
thing.
tattoos out.
You'd have to cover them.
That's why. Yeah, the Japanese gangs, they were all cut off
the
there,
Yakuza.
right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And-
but like I've had friends that have gone there and just had like a little, thing,
And
they're
they
like,
won't let you in.
No, you got to put a long sleeve on.
Not if I were to go to a hardcore show there in Japan, I'd
think
get
they-
in.
you
I would
think
get
so?
in. They would be like, "Oh, that's that dude from Jacksonville. We're gonna let him in." No. But the
He's gonna
hardcore,
elevate our
the
view.
hardcore scene is it lives in its own underground world, and they don't subscribe to those type of rules. So
Yeah.
and it's a bit. There wouldn't be a hardcore. They wouldn't be allowed to have a hardcore show if they didn't let people in without tattoos.
Well, of course,
You know,
here, of course.
No. Even in Japan.
Oh, you think
Even
so?
It's big in the culture there too. So.
Huh?
Even like bands that come through on tour, like they're tattooed.
Uh-huh.
They're, I mean, granted, but I guess they're in the band, so that's
Yeah.
cool. They can smoke cigarettes on stage and all that.
Yeah,
shit, so.
boy, but it would be super fucking cool.
Yeah.
To your point, it
So,
would be
but-
really cool.
Speaking about that Japan shit, that was something that is a bucket list thing for me doing photography. There was that's one, shooting the fest. That was one.
Okay.
And then having my pictures be in print, which has happened also, and then having stuff put on merch,
Yeah.
which I've
You've done that?
clicked all the boxes kind of, except for the Japan thing
Yeah.
that I really set out to do when I picked up a camera.
Right,
and I
right.
think that's cool. And
Very cool.
That's to me that's it's successful in my book.
Oh, you just answered
Granted,
a question I was going to ask you later towards the end of the podcast.
Oh.
But you've answered it now.
That's so weird.
It's so weird.
It's just something that's it's hard to we as artists we judge ourselves like really difficult.
Worst critics.
Right. So it's hard to discredit those things that I've accomplished. And some of them were in like when I just picked up the camera. I got a record cover and, stuff getting put on shirts and shit.
Oh, that's dope.
So that was something that happened really, really early on.
So somebody used one of your photos for an album cover?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
The band Combust from New York City.
Fuck yeah.
Used it on their demo record.
That's cool.
And it's a just the European release. So you know how are you into vinyl at all like that?
Used to be because that's all there was.
Okay, so they would they'll have different releases, and this particular cover was exclusive to Europe.
Okay,
so I have one in my possession.
Nice.
Probably one of the only ones in the States.
Fuck
I don't know. Maybe the band has one.
Yeah.
But so that was something that happened right out the gate, and I thought that was holy shit.
That's the
It
ultimate.
really did a lot for my ego.
Oh yeah.
As a new photographer, I was like, oh shit, I'm that fucking
I'm the
dude.
shit.
I'm that dude.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
In reality, we're not.
Yeah. So.
No, I mean, fuck. Most of us are dorks. I mean, I know a couple of really cool. Well, at least on the outside, they're cool. When you talk to them, they're like, you're like, that's a fucking cool motherfucker,
Right.
But maybe they go home and spank it to hentai. I don't know.
Sure.
Whatever they do, I don't care.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Does their own thing.
Yeah, I don't fucking care what people do. If you do something cool, I'm gonna notice it and I'm gonna be like, that's fucking cool, and I like to acknowledge it. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard to keep an ego in this business.
That's true.
Because
you can get knocked down
real quick. I mean, like you said, it's like for me when I was shooting weddings and I saw one of my brides, the one I was talking, she used one of the photos I shot as her fucking screen photo or whatever the fuck that thing's called.
Right.
On their profile, their profile photo.
There you go.
Yeah. She used it as that. And I was like, that's my shot. I felt like king shit. I was like, I'm king dingling. But then a month later, it's fucking something else. And I'm just like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. And then you shoot 20 other, go do 20 other shoots and nobody fucking uses any of it. They don't even post it.
Yeah, that's disappointing sometimes, but whatever. If
you
you're
keep
getting
it
paid, it don't matter.
Mm-mm.
You got the money, because that's happened to me before too. I've been paid to go shoot a band and nothing's happened with it, and it's it sucks.
But you paid me.
Yeah, and I go, okay, I got my money or my shirt or my hat, whatever the fuck I got from this deal, and that's fine. You can do whatever you want with it. At that point,
once you're done, you're done.
As much yours as they are mine. If you paid me for them, is how I see it.
When you get paid, do you do a contract with them?
No.
Okay.
No.
You just give them the licensing for it, or?
I didn't. What is that?
I
just send them a Google Drive.
Yeah, if you basically just I found this out from Walgreens. No one's ever, this company I use, Printique, they don't give me any garbage. I have the fucking metadata in my damn computer.
Right.
I shot these pictures.
Right.
Now, when you take your pictures over to fucking Walgreens and they're professionally shot, they go, oh, these are professional pictures. You need a release. I'm like, sorry, what? I shot these photos. So then you have to sign a form saying that you are the photographer, that you release the images to be printed. And I'm like, that's fucking dumb. But I learned that you have to actually do that.
Legalese.
So, so whenever I would send a package to a couple after a wedding or, whoever paid me, it would be on fucking, oh God. Fucking Dropbox. Jesus Christ, my brain.
I used to use that too.
Yeah, I use Dropbox. I put everything in there. I make them a little file, and then I send them the thing, and there's also an extra file in there, and I printed it all off the interwebs, just a generic Excel file spreadsheet that tells you could type shit into, but it already has most of it, filled out. You just put your name in there and saying I released these photos to blah blah blah. and then they take that, they print that, then they can, it's either I do that or I add a JPEG of it in with the photos,
Right.
so that when they're printing it wherever, because I'm like, most people are just going to go to Walgreens,
Yeah.
so they see that, and it prints out as a piece as a photo, and so it's like, okay, cool, they got the release, because if they don't, they're worried about getting sued for licensing and all that bullshit.
Wow. No, yeah. What I do is not that serious.
Mhm.
It's just I just send them
Could be.
could be.
It could be.
There was a band I shot in Gainesville called Show Me the Body,
Mm.
who's they went on a national tour with Jesus Peace, Scowl, and some other bands, and it played Gainesville, and they did a thing. They were like, "Hey, if you're a local photographer and you want to come to the show, we'll pay you. We just submit a thing, and if we pick you, whatever." So I was like, "Fuck it, let me
see what
let
happens.
me try this shit." It was a very stacked show. I wanted to go to it. I wouldn't have gone if I didn't get picked, because it was a hell of a drive out to Gainesville, all that shit. So I said, "Fuck it," I did it, got picked, and they had me sign a contract and all that shit. So that was like, I think the first time I really had to sign a contract for photos like that. But they paid me $100 to come to the show and give them 5 photos. I had to give them 5, just 5.
Yeah.
And I gave them to them, and then they put a book together of the tour, and my pictures are in that book from that particular Gainesville date.
Now, the reason we both know it could be very costly to you if you don't start making these people sign something.
Oh,
and here's why: if like that band, they probably had you sign that. Inside that contract that you signed was probably like, if we make, if we strike it rich and make $1 billion off this picture on our album,
they own it.
They own it. Yep. They own all the rights. 100%. You get zilch. 100%. You get that $100.
Yep.
And that's bullshit.
Yep.
In my opinion.
Yep. I agree. I don't look at it so seriously, though, because I feel like I'm so small.
Yeah, but dude, all it takes is one fucking fantastic shot from one fucking band that gets fucking national play, and they're like all over the fucking world now and making billions of dollars, which I don't know if they really do anymore, but because the music industry is kind of like, it's different now.
So different, I'm sure.
There's no more record companies hardly. I mean, I know that they're still out there, but who the fuck is going to a record company when you can just do a SoundCloud and make your own shit? Right.
But I mean, they still have a stranglehold, the record industry.
Yeah.
They adapted, and they still
they make their damn money.
They're getting their money.
Yeah.
So
it's fucked up.
They're still robbing.
It's fucked up.
Yep.
I quit my band right before we got signed to a minor label, which it's not hard to know the difference between a minor and a major, but like a major label, you're going to be getting paid. You can quit.
You'll get an advance.
You don't got to work at the Quickie Mart anymore.
Sure.
You can quit your job now, and you can go focus on music 100% of your time, and probably drugs and shit. But like a minor label, it don't mean nothing. They don't pay for anything. Right. They have a recording studio that they own, and depending on where that label is, you have to go to them.
Right.
The label that we got signed to was in D.C., and like I was like, they were like, yeah, we're in talks. They're looking at us, and I was like, okay, well, I'm about to have a baby. I can't do this anymore, guys. Because they're wanting to like tour the fucking United States for a minor label. When you tour for a minor label, you don't come back with millions.
No shit.
You come back in the negative.
Yeah, it costs you money.
Right, and I have
cost you money. That's part of it.
Yeah, and I've got like I'm gonna have 2 children and a wife and a mortgage, and I'm like, I can't fucking do this.
Right.
So I was like, I love you guys.
Totally understood.
I don't want to quit the band, but Jesus Christ, if we were just gonna keep playing around town locally, like I would never have left.
Right.
But or if we were like, hey, we're gonna give you $1 billion signing, whatever. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll quit my job. We're good.
Do that.
I mean, I'm sure my wife at the time, I'm divorced now, but she would have been like, fuck yeah, you know. But there was no money in it, so it was like kind of like not a waste of time because it was fun. But
it's a waste of time until it isn't.
Right.
That's, I feel like that's, if you're trying to get paid for your hobby, it's going to be a lot of the journey.
True story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it takes time. And that's what a lot of people don't understand with photography, with music, with podcasting. People want to jump into it and think they're going to be fucking Joe Rogan, or they're going to be fucking Metallica, or they're going to be fucking Peter McKinnon overnight, and it's just like, it doesn't work that way. The first thing I ever posted on YouTube, the worst video I've ever made, well, I made many worse videos after that, but the worst one I ever made was my first one, and I keep it up there just to kind of compare where I'm at now to what I was at, what I was doing then, and plus it's always fun to poke fun at myself. I keep waiting for people to just bag on it, like go send negative comments to that fucking video. It sucks. I know it, but no one does.
Because nobody cares.
No one cares.
Right.
I think I posted that thing up there probably about 5 years ago, and I don't know, it's probably at 200 views.
That's fine. That's fine.
But that's the thing. When I posted it, I was so fucking scared. I was like,
I'm sure.
It was like there was this veil in between me, and then it was like, and in my brain, every other person in the entire world was just on the other side going, send the video.
Yeah. You hit post and you run out of your house. You're like, fuck this.
Yeah. I was so fucking, I was like, my hands were all clammy, and I posted it, and nothing happened.
Crickets.
Yeah. So it was like, that was like the start of my like social media or like video, just whatever the fuck. And I was like, no one's going to watch this shit.
Right.
So I lost all worry.
And you're like, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah. I was like, no one's watching. I don't care. Nobody cares. I don't care. So then I started thinking, no one's here. It's just me.
Yeah.
It's like my personal place. It's like my hard drive. I made this thing. I'm going to post it here and just leave it on the shelf.
Yeah.
And
it's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
I like what you do with this thing. When I found your podcast,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's really cool what this guy is doing for like the local artists and this, and kind of like putting a spotlight on people that you might not know, or you've seen their photos and you don't know, or like whatever.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool what you're fucking doing. And
I love it.
Like when I immediately followed you, I saw you through Nate Sauer.
Yeah.
You did a podcast
Love
with
Nate.
him, and I had followed him for I don't know he does great photos, and
he's becoming quite the little vlogger too.
sure. So like I saw you had him on, and I was like, damn, I like this dude like really puts on for local people, and I was like hoping when I followed you, I was like maybe he'll reach out to me,
I'm bad at it, dude.
Right, then like you didn't, and I was like, oh fuck, and I was like, this guy like likes my photos sometimes, and I was like, let me just fucking send him a message. Seems like a cool guy.
Yeah.
Probably needs someone to fucking talk to sometimes. I was like, let me just try this.
No, it
Here
works.
we are talking shit.
Yeah, that's what's up. I mean, and like I told you, dude, I am like the worst social media. I got into like a debate with a person, and they posted something about, or no, it was me. I saw this fucking video that this lady was talking about. You want to see who your haters are, post a video and see how many of your family members like it or whatever. And I was like, she's like gaslighting family members. I'm like, first of all, I don't want my family to watch my podcast or listen to it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of, or my job. I mean, there's people in my life. I'm like, you don't need to be bothered with this.
Yeah.
Just don't even worry about it.
You don't want them to know this.
Right.
All these things.
This side of me.
Right.
Because there have been times that there's been topics that have come up, or things that have been done that I'm like, I don't really need to know everybody to know my business all the time. Although there are certain things that are very personal that I have been open about.
Right.
You pick your poison.
It's a tricky line.
It is a weird line.
When you're talking to this thing, too.
Yeah.
People will tell you, well, just don't do it then.
Right.
Well, fuck you. I like doing this.
Exactly. I love it. And it's just like, I don't know, man. But it was just one of those things where she was like, well, but your friends and family need, they should be there to support you, and da-da-da-da-da. A like and a share is free. It doesn't cost them anything but time. And I'm like,
I don't have to do shit.
You know what? Look, all I'm saying is, if my friends and family, the people that and people that I'm acquainted to, you know, if they're not liking and sharing and, you know, loving my shit and commenting, I'm not going to be mad at them.
How could you?
How could I? You know, so that was my only argument. I'm like, this lady's totally gaslighting people, and I hate that word too. But
So
like,
do I. I don't even know what it means.
I don't either. I guess it's like when you light the gas. I mean, it just never goes out. But it's just one of those things. It's just like, if you fuck with my shit, cool. If you don't, that's cool too. Because I'm gonna be like the guy that like I get on for maybe. I don't like spending more than like 2 minutes on fucking social media.
Right. You cross that 2-minute line, you might be 2 hours.
Dude. Yeah, and like if you're on like lunch break at work,
sure.
you know, you're like, oh fuck, it's I gotta go. You know,
right,
you don't got time for that. You know, so it's like I get on, I'll swap. I'm like, oh cool, that I know that person. That looks cool what they're doing. Like, you know, and then I'll watch a couple stories and then I'm out.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like for people that are like friends with me, and if I'm not liking their shit, and I'm not out here making excuses on the internet for people, but I'm just like, and not only that, but this always leads me to algorithms. Okay, these fucking algorithms that we have, this basic censorship, you don't see the people that you fuck with.
Right.
You know, you only see 1 or 2, maybe 3 people, no matter what.
A lot of stuff you see is ads now, and it's wild. How many, the percentage of ads you see.
Yeah. No.
Sorry to interrupt.
No,
go ahead,
dude. You're right on the money, dude. Ads.
So you're not even really seeing content,
right?
Which is, it's wild how.
Well, they're like disguising it now as content. So you'll think it's, this is a new content creator. And you're like, it's like all cool and it's like a cool video. And then all of a sudden it's like, Valtrex. Fuck! I just made that up. It might be a thing. But yeah, I mean, it's just like, I don't need herpes medicine, dude.
Right.
I just want to fucking look at art.
The stuff that you like to. I mean, you can hit that little thing up in the left over there that it's not on the computer version, but you can change it from suggested or whatever to following, and it will only show you posts of people that you're following.
Yeah, it doesn't show it on.
And honestly, like, I'll change it to that, and it's like I do it, and I'm like, this is not as fun. It's not as fun.
What?
They got you. They have everybody fucking switched around. Like, it's sickening how. Did you ever see the fucking documentary on Netflix?
Yes, I did. I know what you're going to talk. I know what you're going to say.
So scary.
I can't remember the fucking name of it. We talked about it before on here, but
terrifying stuff.
It is very terrifying.
And the people involved in it that were the whistleblowers on this particular documentary, just being like, the mental shit that they struggle with on a daily basis, knowing that they contributed to it.
They built the gun.
Fucking.
It's madness, dude.
Crazy.
It's madness. And what's worse is that video went super viral. It's millions and millions of people have watched it, yet here we are. Still doing the same fucking thing.
Right,
we're still fucking feeding into the same system. We're still rocking the same bullshit. They're still getting us, even though we know it.
Yeah.
It's like you're feeding me poison and I know it, but I'm gonna keep eating it.
Fuck, I'm out of here, dude. No.
I didn't feed you any poison.
Yeah, it's great. It's fucking, I don't know. Sorry to get so dark with that.
No, it's dark.
Yeah.
It's fucking dark. The internet is a dark place. They're like the dark web. I'm like, bitch, the whole thing is dark.
Right.
What are you talking about? You know, but so yeah, there's people that like, I think they spend way too much time A, consuming, and B, wanting to be I'm going to be Instagram famous. Like, the only thing that they do with their life is take pictures, take videos, and just posting them to Instagram.
They got so many people tricked that it's easy to do that. And it's really not easy.
No.
First of all. And like, people take social media so seriously nowadays.
100%.
Well, like, to go back to what you were saying with, like, if you don't like someone's photo or their post,
they're
like,
hurt.
you hate me.
Yeah.
No, I don't. And I didn't even see it. What are you talking about? Let me see that. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know? And it's nobody's fault that you didn't. And even if you didn't like it, you didn't like it.
Yeah, who cares?
So what?
Yeah.
So fucking what?
Did you like it?
Yeah. No, I don't like it. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you post something that you liked,
Right.
you know, that's all that matters.
I
It
like
should
it.
be.
Right. To you.
Yeah.
I like this. I posted it because I like it.
Yeah.
And if other people like it, cool.
And well, my favorite thing is when these huge influencers, you know, I like that word alone makes me want to vomit.
You're technically probably one.
I would rather just the podcast be
Yeah.
an influencer or whatever. I don't
Yeah.
want this ugly mug to be, you know, unfortunately I made it about my face when I called it the Gray Beard
But
Podcast.
you left your face off the logo.
I did. This is not my face.
It's about the beard, not the
It
face.
is.
The
And now I
beard.
can never shave it.
Damn.
Though I keep trying to get people, like I'm trying to sell merch, so I'm like, if I get 15 pre-orders, I can go
Yeah.
ahead and send up an order and we'll have them all done. And if I can get to 15, I'll shave the beard live. Nobody gives a fuck.
Right.
So it's
Damn.
like that tells me that right there tells me that, like, I'm like, well, now again, no one's really watching. There's some people that like fuck with me,
Yeah.
and they
yeah.
will watch. They get the notification from YouTube that we went live, and they'll pop on and be like, "What's up,
What's going on?
motherfucker?"
Yeah.
You know, like Time and Place and my friend Angie B. You know, they popped in tonight. She's a photographer too.
Okay.
She made all that merch up there.
Shout out.
You know, yeah, she's good stuff. She's good people. But anyways, the point is, it's just like, what is the point? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Everything is bullshit.
It is. It's all bullshit.
Everything.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, but my point was all these huge influencers that are like trying to tell you what the secret to the internet is, and they're not telling you, well, to beat the algorithm, you do this, which there are people that do that as well.
Mhm.
But these big people, they're like, bro, just post what you love. Just post what you love, and it'll resonate. Like, bro, I've looked at you. You've literally made videos about how you give a fuck what your grid looks like.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
what
like
are you talking about?
Yeah, you've like,
Practice what you preach.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
for real.
It's so easy, bro.
It's
Just
so easy.
Film your daily life, and
Yeah.
people will be into it.
If you're a Casey Neistat, you know, he's a photographer. He's,
I'm familiar.
So, like, I mean, people like him, they're like, you know, he did like 100 vlogs a day, or a vlog every day for a year or some shit.
Right.
Which, fuck that. Okay, fuck that.
Yeah,
I don't
I
need
get-
that many people looking into my life that deeply.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these people that have, you seen like these live house cams?
No.
Oh, dude, it's like they have it's almost like a fetish thing now, but it's like they have cameras set up all around their house,
Mm-hmm.
and it's literally just them living their life, and people can.
And they broadcast it on like Twitch or something.
Yeah, they're like live streaming
That's fucking
24/7. Like people can watch them sleeping, and they're just give me that money. They're just raking it in.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
it's creepy. There's nothing creepier than that, in my opinion.
Thinking about getting involved.
You gonna get some of that?
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
I don't know, dude. I've got some high arches. I've been thinking about selling some feet pics. And I know I could take some really good pictures of my feet. If anybody's interested in, like, you know, Frodo, Baggins' feet, you know, that's where I'm at.
Got these over here.
Yeah, my Hobbit feet.
With
Oh,
full
man.
of corns and all that shit.
No corns, but for sure hair and just not good.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? You know, there's weird people out there
Yeah.
that like that shit.
Yeah, everybody has their thing.
Yeah, and I'm not here to yuck their yum. You know, if they're gonna pay me some money, I'll send you those JPEGs for sure. So the transit. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna try to transition back into photography. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. It doesn't really even matter. I like I love bashing the internet. So it's always
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
it's always fun to bag on it.
It's ingrained in us now. Oh, and the thing is that people, like, I guess you said you're 49, I'm 40. We kind of saw it all happen, you know, and it's wild. Our generation, I guess you're probably a generation above me, but
You're in the pocket.
right. But so like knowing what life was like pre and post internet, and even during internet, like remember when internet first started, wild to think, like, even when it first started, it was like this whole thing. It was so shitty, but it was like, it's gonna be this.
Yeah.
You're gonna eventually be. I just remember AOL and like being able to like, they had magazines on it, and it was like, oh, you can like. I thought you'd be like flipping pages of a magazine, and it wasn't like that. But they were like, it's gonna be one day.
Yeah.
You're gonna be doing that one, reading a magazine online, and we're living that now.
Yeah.
Sort of like print media is fucked, absolutely fucked.
I think so.
So everything is online.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
So like that, it's just weird to kind of see technology.
The transition.
I'm sure the generations below us can talk about it in their own way.
Oh, 100%.
So I
think it's funny how there's now creators out there because everyone's so depressed and everyone's so fucked up in the head. Everybody's got PTSD from going to the grocery store or something, you know, whatever. And, you know, but there's all these content creators out there, these health and fitness gurus to tell you about how to get your life on track. And they're like, you need to go outside, bro. Put down your phone and just go outside, maybe walk a mile. And then, you know, you're going to feel so much better. You'll be able to quit your fucking Prozac. And I'm like, no shit. That's the easiest fucking thing. I mean, yes, being healthy, eating right, sleeping good, getting off the fucking device. You know, a lot of people can't sleep because they go to bed with this fucking thing in their face. And it's like, you know, doctors now have, whole practices. And, they're like, I study how cell phone light affects sleep.
And then the neck thing with your head always being down. Yes. There's like a thing. Like cell phone neck.
Yeah. There's that, and then of course the headphone head.
Sure.
Have you seen that shit where the fucking head's dipping down now? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm gonna only do this once a week.
Crazy.
But it's like, no shit, dude. Like, I mean, go outside, walk your dog, work out. I don't do any of that. Yeah. But
we all know that that's good for you. We know that.
We need it. We need the vitamin D. We need that the sun provides. Yeah. But here we are.
Well, the thing, you're stuck in this box and looking at this screen, and that it's a depressing thing. That thing in itself is depressing, and it makes you depressed because you're seeing the best parts of everybody's lives, and you're sitting there, you're like, wow, I fucking suck, And I do that with other photographers sometimes. Well, I'll be like, damn, I'm fucking.
Don't compare yourself.
That you're not supposed. You can't.
Everyone
you can't.
still does.
I know you're not supposed. You can't, but you do. And that's because this thing is constantly in your face.
Yeah.
And if we as a society
fall victim to
could get rid of this thing, I wish we lived in a world without smartphones. Cell phones, fine. Flip phones, all that. We could go back to that time. I would love to go back to that time.
And being an outlier and like saying, fuck it, I'm getting rid of my smartphone. I'm going back to a flip phone. It doesn't help the world.
No, I'm not saying it's gonna.
No, I'm just saying like if it was just you.
Right.
Doing it, you'll feel better, but then you're going to get depressed again going, Jesus Christ, this is an epidemic. Like you got to be careful saying words. Fucking YouTube, they're moderators. Anyways, but it is kind of, in my opinion, it's kind of an epidemic. I mean, because it's the worst disease, because everybody has one in their fucking back pocket. But wait till fucking Elon gets the shit where you can go to the Apple store and get your fucking, what is that thing called? Where the thing he's putting in?
Neuralink.
The Neuralink. Everybody, hey, did you get the Neuralink 16? It comes with upgraded eyeballs. Like, bitch, what?
Kill me.
Yeah.
Kill me when we get there. Please.
I don't know, man. I could do with some bionic shit, but I don't want that. I don't want no wires in my brain. You want to give me like the $10 million arm or whatever. Sure. Like fucking Lee Majors. I'll take it. But I don't need. I don't need everyone having access to my thoughts all the time.
Well, the thing is, they can start to change your thoughts
part
and do all that kind of stuff, and we're getting into conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
maybe it's time to end this.
Okay.
We're getting real sideways, brother.
We like conspiracy theories.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I dabble myself.
Yeah, and apparently a lot of people that listen, they like it too.
Yeah, it's hard to not.
Yeah. When me and Pat start talking about because we'll do, just sometimes I just won't book anybody. Yeah. And I'll it'll just be he and I, and we'll do a podcast. And sometimes there might be some psilocybin, involved.
Okay.
And, we like those happy mushrooms. And,
sure. I can't fuck with that shit.
Yeah, we shouldn't.
But, hey.
Well, but I think we should. Honestly, I do. I think that everyone should try it.
Sure.
But you have to be do you have to be in the right state of mind?
You do.
I think it's kind of helped me with a little bit of my mental issues.
Well, do you personally microdose or whatever that is, or do you go all the way there?
Blast off.
Oh, okay. See,
I want to see the aliens.
Yeah. I mean, I've experimented when I was a wee teenager myself, but nothing past experimentation with that.
Yeah.
It always, you had that one bad trip and that was it. Done. I was done after that. But the first few times, fun.
Well, see, we don't do anything that's man-made or anything like that. It's all grown from the earth. And that's the way I'll keep it, but
sure.
I probably limit myself to things like that maybe once or twice a year. I'm not crazy with it.
Well, you could lose your mind.
Yeah.
For it.
For sure.
So it's good to keep that under control.
Right.
Because that'll take you completely out of reality,
mm-hmm.
If you become
mm-hmm.
too heavily involved with that shit.
Yeah, but we sometimes we'll do that. And we'll talk,
that's great. You could have a very fun conversation.
But we'll talk conspiracy theories and Bigfoot and fucking aliens come up. Of course, every time aliens come up, and then we're talking about ancient Egypt and just whatever.
It's fascinating stuff.
There's so much history that we don't talk about, and it's like there's history, and then there's like the dark history that no one really talks about.
Yeah, well, that's on purpose.
Yeah,
not supposed to talk about it.
But why?
Yeah,
why?
Want people to know that stuff.
What is it gonna fucking hurt? Maybe it could help us to not run into the same problems.
Yeah. Well, here we are.
Do you know who Graham Hancock is?
I've heard the name.
Okay, so he is he's a journalist, but he studies subject matter hardcore, and he's written a couple books. I think Fingerprints of the Gods is one of his books. I read that. Well, I bought it and then I audio booked it because I'm like 950 pages.
That's a lot.
Fuck that, But he's got this nice soft British accent that he reads the book himself, which is great. But it's just all this shit that it's just they're uncovering now. That's oh, wait, civilization was way earlier than we expected, and they weren't just hunter-gatherers?
Yeah.
Obviously, how the fuck did they build them pyramids? Nobody knows,
That's
but
crazy.
they're coming with all these theories now.
Yeah.
Using sound waves.
To move
to levitate really heavy shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I've seen some experiments.
Yeah, you gotta not think about the stuff.
I love thinking about it.
It's hard to not.
I love thinking about where, what it could have been. What were we before we were us? And how arrogant are we currently to think that we are the most advanced civilization that this earth has ever seen?
I mean, idiots think that.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah.
But it'll hurt your head thinking about what came before us and all that shit. But you can go on forever.
Yeah.
I
do. And I let my little tiny brain just bounce around in my brain.
Yeah.
In my brain pan.
Well, I mean, that there's a whole lane of that on social media, too, where I will sit in my garage drinking coffee and just get sucked into, the dumbest stuff.
Rabbit holes.
Yeah. And it's...
Just don't get on the flat Earth train, please.
I was for a minute there, dude.
You thought the Earth was flat?
No, but I was watching a lot of flat Earth content, and I was starting to be like,
they might have a point here.
Maybe. Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, the fuck? And then my fiance was like, put that shit down now. Yeah. You've gone too far.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're right.
You're getting wacky with
it. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? This filament thing, they're talking about what is it, filament? Firmament.
Firmament.
That makes sense. No. The fuck are we doing? What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's interesting and it's fun. And it's something, it's better than like, doing lines of coke off a stripper's ass, maybe. I don't know.
Talk for yourself.
I know. I've never done that, so I wouldn't know. I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's peek at your. Well, we're gonna take a peek. I'm gonna show the people your Instagram. We're gonna, if you don't mind.
Look at it.
So I'm gonna be showing that to the live.
You have?
The live crew will be seeing your Instagram here. Which? Oh, wrong mouse. I have two mouses.
I'm looking at it too.
Yeah. So this is his elevated view.
Shout out to Nancy for the logo.
Oh, who's Nancy?
Nancy Crozier, the singer of Days Spent.
Nice. So now I see. I love these, man. And I love black and white.
Thank you.
I love black and white.
Me too. I love it I like the way it looks, and it makes my job easier.
Mm-hmm. Do you now how much processing do you do when you're editing?
Oh. No. I have a what do they call that? I have a procedure. Yeah, I have Lightroom. Okay. It's an illegal copy.
A legal copy.
Yeah, I have a. Yeah, it still works.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
But I get this thing that says that they're gonna turn it off all the time on my computer.
And they haven't yet.
They're trying. I have the whole package,
Okay.
I have I don't
the
close
whole Adobe suite.
Yeah. The only one that's working is Lightroom. All the other ones they've shut off. Lightroom is still working for now. I don't close it. I leave it open. And it just takes up memory on my computer.
You.
My computer goes so
slow. So you're worried that if you shut it off, it's over?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna have to get the monthly plan.
Well, it's not bad. I think I pay.
No, it's not at all. But for right now, I'm getting it for free.
Yeah, that's way better.
I'll take free.
So I see that you do edit in black and white a bit.
I prefer it. Okay. I will edit if you go back up to that girl had pink hair.
You're like, I like that pink hair.
So I'd be a fool to not kind of include that.
Fuck yeah. No, that's really dope hair.
So if it translates well and I can kind of navigate editing it well, I will put it out there, and I will also edit in color if you ask me to.
Yeah.
I have a band that I shoot, Bet Slip, who Nolan, the singer, one of the singers, always asks me to.
He wants
edit in color, and I'm okay. If that's what you want. That's what you can get.
I've stopped on this because girl drummer.
Sure.
Girl drummers.
Yeah. She was a badass.
And she's got a broken china.
Nice. She hits hard.
Yeah. Yeah. The best ones do. What band was that?
Vile Serpent.
Vile Serpent. And this is in Gainesville.
Yeah, they're a band from Ocala.
Fucking love Gainesville. When I was in the band, Gainesville was the place. We started actually getting a fucking Jacksonville. No one cared. But in Gainesville, I
mean, it's still sort of prevalent. I mean, Gainesville has a very
you got the college,
very big music scene. They have a lot of places to play. There's a lot of stages.
Yeah.
It's different over there. I love Gainesville.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's a beautiful place.
Yep.
And we used to play what was it, the Purple Porpoise? I don't even know if that place is still open.
Probably not. I've never heard
of it. And it was right near a place called the Euro Plus, Euros.
Yeah. Gyros.
Gyros, whatever. But we loved that fucking Euro Plus place.
Sure.
Go in there. It was like the no soup for you guy. They didn't speak any English. You just tell them I want a number 8. And they just fucking make it. All they knew was
8. Okay.
Yeah, 8. Yeah, and then you come back and they're like, "Here." I'm like, "Fuck! I hope this is good." Everything they ever gave me was fucking fantastic.
Yeah. So those photos there, those are from the most recent fest.
Oh, okay.
So that's a band from Long Island called God's Eyes.
Okay.
They were crazy, so sick. They're playing again this coming fest, so I'm excited to see them.
I feel like I know that guy. He looks familiar.
Mm-hmm.
That mullet looks familiar. Sorry, fella. No, these are dope, man. I fucking love it. So you're at what, 1.8? Or do you try to keep your aperture as wide open as possible?
Oh, I shoot at 4.0.
Oh, okay.
So
Is
with
that
a flash.
Okay.
Because that's what works for me, and that's what I've gotten comfortable with, and I'm afraid to change it.
No, it looks good though. I mean, I like the fact that you're capturing here, and then you can still make out the sign and everything. What's going on? Like there's detail in the background and everything like that. So I love that.
It's not on purpose.
Oh.
Trust me.
I mean, I was trying to give you that.
Thanks.
You could have been like,
some things
part
are
of my composition
are on purpose, but photography.
Yeah.
A lot of it's luck.
Yeah, a lot of it is. I just like I would be so like you said with bands, like capturing these perfect moments where the like this where the guy comes up to the unless he's just parked there the whole time, but it's just like there's certain moments where they're hitting like this thing and they all jump or whatever.
Yeah. The jump shots.
I just know I'd miss it, or I'd get it.
It takes a lot to get good at it.
Yeah.
You don't see many jump shots in my stuff. There's a handful.
See, that's a moment right there.
Yeah.
And I know that they're moving, but you've captured it.
Oh,
your shutter
guy's
speed.
A buddy of mine. His name's Matt. He is a absolute menace on stage with a guitar. A menace.
He breaks shit, or he's just good.
That's
he's
actually Nancy's boyfriend. Nancy Crozier's boyfriend.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Your shutter speed must be very high.
It's usually at 250.
250.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for freezing. I just like I said, anything lower than 250, and it's like fuck. You get too much blur.
Sometimes I do the blurry stuff. If you keep going down, 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 down.
See, that guy's
see that
jump shot.
Yeah.
You got him.
I did. Certainly did.
So they have like a pit in front, in front of the band where you're for media.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. It's
you're just in the crowd.
DIY type shit.
Oh, look at color.
I don't shoot much of shows that have a photo pit.
That's insane.
Oh, so yeah, that was a band at Fest. So at Fest, it's always during Halloween.
Okay.
So you'll have a lot of bands will dress up as something.
Cool.
So this band was a bunch of murdered cheerleaders.
I'm here for it.
So that was really cool.
Yeah.
They were called Susie True from they're out of California.
Sweet.
Shout out them.
Shout out Susie True.
Sure.
Go
back to that one. That was one of my favorite ones that I kind of took there. The way that's framed like that with the sign.
Composition's perfect.
They actually used this photo in last year's packet.
Like flyer or whatever.
Yeah, no, like they have like a book of.
Oh, okay, for Fest.
Yeah, so they used that photo.
That's a great photo.
Once I took that photo, I was like, they're gonna use that, just because of
the position
of the logo.
Perfect logo.
Yeah.
No, it's great, man. I mean, and so much emotion in the shot.
Love that.
It's perfect.
That's what makes it fun for me is catching the emotion of the band.
Right.
And a lot of that kind of they feed off of the crowd, and if the crowd ain't good, they're not going to give me nothing.
Yeah.
And so
unless they're real bangers, man, because some people know I don't care if there's one person or a million. I'm going to give the fucking best show of my life every show. That's how I used to play.
Right.
It was like, let's give everything. I don't give a fuck if it's just the other bands watching.
Right. Not everybody is like that.
Yeah.
Though, So.
No, it's a good way to be. I mean, and
sure,
it showed in your photo there.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll have to check that. So the Fest is always in Gainesville?
Yep. Gainesville every year.
I'll have to check that out.
End of October. Here, keep going. So there's a shot there.
Love that.
So that was when sometimes I play around with that type of what is that called?
Aperture.
Shutter drags.
Oh yeah, shutter drag.
Okay, so
Slow
I have
speed.
I had a flash that I used to use, an older flash that used to do this really well, and I switched to a new flash and it doesn't do it as well, and I don't know why. And I'm so bad with technical stuff that I don't want to figure out.
I can't figure out how I did
so
that.
I just leave it alone. And I have the 2 flashes,
Mm-hmm.
and if I want to shoot the shutter drag stuff, I will use the other flash.
Wonder if it's just maybe the other one had the flash was slower or longer.
I'm very bad with the technical stuff.
Now I love stuff like this because it's like there's a lot of people that do shit like this like in post.
Yeah, that was done straight through the camera.
I love that.
I was just I hit the button and then just zoomed out or something, and it created that. And I was like, wow, that's really fucking cool.
Yeah, it's almost like a double exposure.
Yeah.
No, it's fucking dope. It's rad, man.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. For those that are just listening, we're
looking at
scrolling
pictures.
through pictures right now, so that's why there's silence.
Yeah.
And if you want to partake, you can go to elevated view elevated _ view, and it's 8D, not elevated. I when I made the fucking thumbnail for this thing, I wrote it out elevated view, and then I was like, no, it's got an 8 in it, and so I took the A out and put the 8, and I was like, wait a minute, fuck the T and the D.
That's not it.
No, but yeah, go to ELEV8, the number 8, and then D _ view. No, I love it, man. I love all your work. And yeah, I would be interested in going to a local show on the weekend if there's a weekend show.
Oh yeah, they're doing a lot of stuff at Hard Love. Doing a lot of stuff there. So
yeah, I would be down, man, and I might even bring my Big Bertha out.
Okay.
I'll just have to make sure I bring my like neck strap, hand strap, fucking duct tape that shit to my hand.
I wrap my neck strap around my hand so that thing ain't going nowhere.
Well, all I have is that little fucking safety rope or whatever the fuck's somebody gave me that, and I was like, oh, I could use this if I'm ever caught in the wilderness. Apparently it's a survival thing, like one of those like survival bracelets.
Cool.
But I'll never use it. It's like paracord.
Right. Looks like that.
Yeah. And I do this, I wrap it up to where it's tight, but if I drop it, but I used to have a hand grip that you would slide in your hand, but you know, when you're like trying to go vertical, it's like, fuck.
Yeah,
you know?
I just don't go vertical.
Yeah,
I just don't.
You always shoot landscape.
Yeah, I don't vertical.
Yeah, I would rather shoot vertical than crop it into vertical.
I have cropped things into vertical.
Yeah, I think it just translates.
But
better.
I will crop it into vertical when there's stuff that
elements.
that takes away from.
I got you.
What I'm trying to show.
Yeah, the perspective.
But the shooting the other, I don't know. It's not natural to me.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That's part of my. I just do this. I just
do what it do.
That, you know.
It do what it do.
Yeah.
Well, I would say that you, my friend, you need to get up there and start talking to these fucking bands a little more and start letting them know who the fuck you are.
Some of them do. I mean,
yeah.
Some people. I have a decent following.
Yeah.
What is that? 1,500 people. That's okay.
I think it's my photography page is about the same as yours.
Yeah.
On like, fucking.
There you go.
Yeah, we're roughly the same.
That's perfect.
And my podcast page has like 400, and I'm not even to 500 yet.
Organic though.
But yeah, I don't.
Completely organic.
I don't like. I don't push it.
Right.
Like
I
you said.
I don't push it either.
Yeah.
I do not. I don't put myself out there enough. That's part of it.
Yeah.
That we don't do is you're not going to grow your thing if you're not putting yourself out there and taking chances. Any photographer I've ever asked advice for has always said that in order to grow as a photographer, to get to where you want to be, you need to you need to make yourself uncomfortable, push yourself and make yourself uncomfortable, and then you'll figure it out. I have like a silly story that I can tell you about. There was a photographer that I used to follow. His name was Shervin Lanes, and he did portrait photography, not live music, portrait type stuff.
Yeah.
Of high-profile artists. He got really kind of his jump off shooting Ingrid Michaelson. Do you know who that is?
Mm-mm.
Okay. She's like a kind of folky indie singer.
Okay.
But so I used to follow this guy, and he did cool stuff like that. And then I became an Uber driver in New York City.
Okay.
And when I would pick people up, it would tell you their name.
Oh.
And I go to pick this guy up, and it said Shervin.
Like, how many people have that name?
That's what I thought. I'm like, this is that motherfucker. I'm like, that's him. And he go to pick him up. He comes out to the car. I'm like, that's definitely him. Gets in the car. Wow, we're bullshitting. And I'm like, I'm not trying to creep you out or nothing, dude. But I used to follow you and like all this shit. And I wanted to get his opinion on my stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, look at my page and all this shit. And he's like, oh, yeah, you definitely have an eye. You know, you have the eye.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's the major part of photography is having that eye. And then I asked him what to do to grow. And he's like, you got to make yourself uncomfortable. And then he told me this story about when he did a shoot for Alternative Press magazine shooting Panic at the Disco. Do you know who that is? So he was shooting Brandon Urie of Panic at the Disco. And he was like, this was the first kind of professional crazy shoot he's done. And he was like, this guy was such a diva, and he wanted me to tether the camera to a monitor.
So he could see what the shots were.
All of the shots.
Ooh, fuck you.
And he was like, I had no idea what any of that was.
Right.
So I just told him, oh, it's coming. My gear is coming, thinking that he would just move on from it.
Right.
And he was like, he didn't. He kept,
He wouldn't let
where
him
the
start.
fuck is the tether and the monitor and all? He's like, I need to see all the shots. I got to approve them. And he just told me that story about how uncomfortable that made him feel.
Yeah.
And like how much he learned from that moment. And I was like completely blown away by like, he went into that shoot just, all right, like whatever.
Just like another shoot.
Right. And it was like this big time deal for like a big publication with a major artist. And it was like, I don't know, that story just like, it sat with me for a while because I really like that band and I like that guy as a singer. And I was like, that must have been so nerve-wracking to be there in that situation with this, this somewhat famous guy.
That worried about their fucking image.
Kind of, giving you shit. It's like, how do you perform under that stress? I would have been dripping sweat.
Did they do the photo shoot?
Yeah. Completed the whole thing. No tether, no
Okay,
nothing.
I was going to say, did somebody roll up with a tether and monitor?
No, he didn't have it.
Yeah.
He didn't have it.
I figured
so he just thought he would eventually move on from it.
Yeah.
Eventually, I guess he
they
had to
figured
move
something
on
out.
from it.
Yeah.
But so that was like a, funny, weird story.
Like kind of eye-opening.
About, pushing yourself and doing those type of...
Into the uncomfort zone.
Right. And like, I guess for me, that would be like maybe if I were to do weddings or something. Even like what this makes me uncomfortable, but this is...
You're doing good.
Been okay.
Yeah, we're just talking, bro.
Yeah, no shit. And like when sometimes bands will ask me to do promo type stuff. Yeah. And that makes me uncomfortable. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck to do. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
I'm going
to click the button.
Stand there. Yeah, I don't have the ideas of like the creative ideas of what to do.
Yeah.
So I would, that I've done a handful of those type of gigs.
Yeah.
And it's always made me feel, what the fuck am I doing? Just taking pictures of dudes sitting on a rock.
Looking all whatever.
Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable.
Hey, man, if they're fucking
But it's
paying
part
you.
of it. It's part of, you want people to see your pictures, and that can get put in a magazine just as much as a live shot would,
right?
And
all it's going to take is that one shot.
Yeah, I don't even know how any of that publishing stuff works. I've had stuff put on websites. Is that a
It's published
thing?
Yeah.
There's websites have posted my stuff and not given me credit for
Yeah.
it.
That's a little fucked up.
Is that a thing?
They should at least, in my opinion, I'm not asking for a lot, but you should always at least tag the fucking photographer. You know, fucking, if you're gonna post shit on social media, whatever. You know, making you look all badass, and it's just like, well, who took that shot? I always look.
Yeah.
I always look when I see a model that comes up on my page or whatever, and it's like, these are great fucking photos.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them, they might look like my friend. You know, like I have a lot of photography friends.
Yeah.
Just from doing this, you know, I've met so many, and it's just like, I know their styles, and I'll see something, and I'm like, that's the style of this, and I'm like, where's the fucking tag?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know who it is. I want to go see because I don't give a fuck about the model.
No shit.
I want to go to the photographer.
For the picture.
Yeah, I want to go to their page. I want to see their shit.
Their other stuff.
That's it, dude.
No, I hear you. 100%. That annoys the shit out of me too when bands will post my stuff and not put credit. But like you said, I like to think that like someone who likes my photography and is a fan of my shit will see it and already know that I took it, or you know, I like to think that there's some people out there that probably are on that level with me. I don't know. Maybe there's not. Maybe my head is too fucking big. I
think it's a good thing to think.
It's frustrating when someone will. I like to compare it to. I bring everything to band stuff because I try to explain it to them in a way that it is for me. So if a radio station were to play your song and just play it and then just move on and don't say who it was, it's the same thing. That would annoy the shit out of you.
Yeah.
If there were other people listening, say there was, and they were like, oh, I fucking like that song. Who was it? And you didn't tell them. The guy who was DJing didn't say who it was.
Yeah. Well, that happened a few times. They actually... you know, there used to be a DJ. I don't know if he's still around, but Robert Goodman.
No,
so he would play like, it was something. I can't remember the name of his show, but it was always like midnight to like 4.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he would play like some, you know, mainstream bands, but for the most part, it was like a lot of local bands, or like he might slip a local band in, but he played our shit like, you know, 4 or 5 times, and that I know of, you know, but and we would stay up all night trying to, because they would like let us know, or sometimes we would just listen just to see if they would, but they wouldn't say the name because the name was stupid. And I'm sorry, guys. It was kind of dumb. I helped come up with the name, but it was not good. And it was like, what the fuck does this say? You know, and it's just so it might have been one of those things where he didn't like understand how to say it, or they would say it wrong or whatever. But
that might be a thing.
You know, yeah. So it was like I don't care. I heard my shit on the radio. My sister called me one day. She goes, "I heard your shit on the radio last night." And I was like, "That's fucking dope."
Yeah.
I thought I was like, okay, that's it. Fucking sell everything. We're moving out. We're getting a van. Yeah, we're getting a van. We're hitting the road.
Not quite.
No, I should have done that when I was a teenager, still living at home with mom.
Yes, yeah, that's the time to do it.
But I did not.
You don't realize it in the moment.
No.
Like, oh, this is what I can do.
No, but as I age, I'm like, that's more like where I'm going.
Right.
Like that's my whole I don't have a retirement plan. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna sell everything, buy a fucking RV, and leave.
Fair. I would love to do that too.
Just take my camera.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move my podcast on the road. You know, and
that would be dope.
No more interviews. It'll just be like, unless I bump into somebody on the road or whatever, it'll just be me and my girl.
Cool.
Yeah, and my dogs.
Hell yeah, dude. Can't forget the dog.
Fuck yeah, I can't take out to the road without dogs.
No, you need dogs.
Gotta have them.
We don't deserve dogs though.
We don't. No, I'm blessed that they're in my life.
Fuck yeah.
But you can't have a good social media page, travel social media page, without a dog.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Every person, van life.
Yeah.
Look it up. Look the hashtag up. Van life.
Yeah. No. That was a rabbit hole I went down for a while. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos on van build-outs, and people would take, other types of school buses, work trucks, different types of things. And I was fascinated by that lifestyle. It's really cool.
I want one of them, like...
It worried my fiance for a little while.
She thought you were going to get into it?
Yeah.
I want one of them, like, U-Haul trucks.
I saw one build out in one of those.
Deck out, like, put it on an air suspension so it's like you can sit in there and not get all jostled around.
Yeah.
But then just deck it out like a fucking tiny home.
Yeah.
It'd be dope.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
You got to know what you're doing, too.
I
learned that by watching a lot of these videos, that it's not that easy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. To get it done right, it's going to cost you a lot of money.
Probably a lot more than if you just bought a fucking already fixed up, already made RV.
It looks cool on the internet, though. All the people that do it, it looks really cool.
Opening up there's like a house door on a school bus opens up, and here's your golden retriever. It's always fucking golden retrievers.
Fuck golden retrievers.
I love them.
Oh, fuck that.
They're big
do you
love
have golden
bundles.
retrievers?
I don't.
Fuck them.
No, my dogs they're mutts.
The ultimate family dog, and it pisses me off.
Really?
It's just the quintessential.
I want one.
Cookie cutter American family dog, and it's not. There's so many other dogs out there that deserve love.
For sure. I love all the dogs.
I do.
I don't.
Actually, I don't. German Shepherds, fuck them.
Oh, I think my dog, the black one, she's like got a piece of German Shepherd. Some kind of Shepherd. When I got her from the rescue, I got her from a rescue. Somebody dropped. This is my favorite story. Is like somebody their dog had puppies and they just put them in a fucking box and threw them on the side of the road.
Yeah.
So that's what happened to her. So I found her and somebody. They were Australian Shepherds is what they were labeled, and all her little brothers were brown with like two colored eyes, and she was black and with a little white thing, and she does not look like an Australian Shepherd. She looks more like a German Shepherd, but black.
The other ones you described, though, that sounds descriptive of Australia.
Yeah,
no?
That's what I'm saying. So, but dogs, fucking reproductive systems are weird. Like the mom can get knocked up by like 4 fucking dogs or something, and it just mixes all their I don't know how that works.
Right.
I'm not a doctor.
Me either.
I'm a photographer with a podcast. So I'm talking out of my ass right now. I don't know. That thing's like a petri dish for all I know. Fuck, I don't know. But all right, man. Well, let's wrap it. We're at 2 hours anyhow.
God damn.
Yeah, goes by fast, don't it?
2 hours.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, though.
Fuck yeah,
I really
dude.
appreciate.
Thanks for hitting me up.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully, I didn't scare you off from podcasts.
Oh no, not at all. I would love to do this again in the future.
It'll happen.
And we're gonna get together and go to a hardcore show.
So this is what I suggest. I suggest we do the hardcore show at some point, and then the following Saturday, we'll book a podcast, and then I can bitch at you.
Okay,
for
we could
dragging
do like
me to this fucking.
We could
place.
do like a little
like
45-minute recap of what you thought of the show.
And hopefully,
it might change your life.
It could.
It might.
It might. I might come back. I might come back, and I'll have sleeves everywhere, and
you're starting. You're already working
long
on it.
hair, and I already got long hair. Anyways, man, but yeah, maybe my producer will be back.
Okay, cool. That'd be fun to meet
it's
him
a little
too.
bit funner with him.
Sure.
Because like,
a little more banter.
Well, like that too. But it's like I don't have to think about this,
Yeah.
I can
so
just
your
I can
mind can travel.
It's been and it's been amazing the fact that I've been the one to remind us what was I talking about, and it's like, oh, we were here, because all I'm thinking about is he in the center of the shot? Am I in the center of the shot? Do I need to move cameras?
You're over there switching.
Yeah, I'm switching back and forth, and I'm like, fuck,
I'm rocking like this.
You are
moving this.
Yeah, but you're good. You're good. At least you moved, and you're like, come with me, bitch.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't do that.
I'm trying to.
A lot of people just lean back and go, yeah, they just keep talking, and I'll have to go, hey, bring that thing to your mouth.
I listened, like I told you before, I listened to enough talk radio and podcasts. I used to be a driver. That's all I ever listened to.
Yeah.
So
if you
I know.
If you ever watched Howard Stern,
Yeah.
his shit, I'm surprised they didn't. I'd be a wonder if they didn't have to change their boom arms like every week because he was moving that shit with him everywhere. It was like it's connected to his hand.
Well, I'm glad I did a good job.
You did a great job.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you get an A+ for tonight.
Cool.
I don't know about next time.
Hell yeah.
Well, all right, folks, go follow him.
Yes, follow me, please.
Let me put his
some of your 400
Instagram
people
back up here,
and the 2 people that watched us live.
That's right. So
Shout out Time and Place.
Shout out Time and Place. Shout out Angie B.
Yes.
She was saying also, she commented more. She said she did one wedding, but it was very small, so I was okay for me. They loved their photos. Need to pick up my camera. She was grateful to meet me. I had some good guidance to give her, I guess.
Nice.
I don't know about that. But anyways, but yeah, go follow Elevated View, ELEV, the number 8, D_VU. Go follow him right now and tell him Jim sent you.
Yes.
Not him, though, because he is a Jim, too. Do you ever get called Jim?
I used to.
Okay.
I'm an adult now, so I go by James.
Oh.
I'm no shade at
Fuck
you, brother.
Man.
No shade at you. I don't know. I used to. Sorry.
No, you're
we'll
I'm
tell this.
fucking with you. I don't care.
No. It's cool. We'll tell this story off air.
Okay. We'll tell it off air, so you'll just tell me.
Yes. Exactly.
I love that. All right, I'm going to play the out. See, Pat, how do I do this? Outro music. And then we're going to go follow me too, man.
Yeah. Yes.
The Graybeard Podcast. I almost forgot for a second. And we're on YouTube, fucking TikTok until apparently that's going away again. But Instagram, the Graybeard Podcast. I also, the Graybeard Photo Co. If you want to go check that out, I haven't posted anything in like over a year. But we thank you and we love you and be good or be good at it, right?
Yeah.
See you.